थी बॉम्बे में, उसके बारे में कह रहा है जो नेवल म्यूटिनी है वो ब्रिटिश साम्राज्यवाद के ताबूत में, ताबूत मतलब कॉफिन में लास्ट किल सिद्ध हुआ। मतलब इससे ओके स्टूडेंट, गुड इवनिंग। फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल एक्सट्रीमली सॉरी फॉर गेटिंग लेट फॉर 5 मिनट्स टुडे। तो अब हम कहां से शुरू करें? आज आपका मॉडर्न हिस्ट्री का लास्ट क्लास है, बट माय स्टूडेंट्स आई हैव गिवन मंडे कंप्लीटली फॉर यू पीपल। You people have to deal with the lots of queries from your side. In whole of modern history, whenever you find problem, we'll discuss on Monday. And on Monday, I will give the short briefing of the whole of modern history. And on that day, I will expect from you people, all of you will show your confidence कि now I have developed expertise in modern history. मतलब कि आप लोगों को मंडे को हमें आश्वस्त करना है, you people, कि आप लोग अब मॉडर्न हिस्ट्री में अपना इंटरेस्ट पैदा कर चुके हो, उस पर आपकी पकड़ बन चुकी है, and you are much comfortable in the subject, you know. फिर इसके बाद पहले हम वर्ल्ड हिस्ट्री से लेना चाहेंगे कि वर्ल्ड हिस्ट्री और मॉडर्न हिस्ट्री कनेक्टेड है। Whenever you are just observing modern history from the prism of world history, then things would be crystal clear, or rather you can say that things would be relatively more clear. So that's why you people enjoy the world history, because in one sense the history is the mother of all subjects, and world history will give you the brief idea about the international relation, the evolution of international economy, even the evolution of constitutionalism. So my friends, if you will just after finishing world history part, then you will move to other parts like the international economy, constitutionalism, international relations. So that will give you the added advantage. So that's why this is the best method which we have to develop. तो अब आप आते हैं हम लोग इस मुख्य मुद्दे पर। तो चलिए, हमने आपको अब तक जो डायग्राम दिया था, हाँ, पहले हम एमसीक्यू क्वेश्चन थे, लेकिन बट आई एम सेइंग पार्डन फ्रॉम यू पीपल, आज मैं आप लोगों का क्वेश्चन थोड़ा सा डिफिकल्ट लाया हूं, ऐसे एरिया से लाया हूं जो डायरेक्टली मैंने, जिसमें आपको थोड़ा कंफ्यूजन हो सकता है, क्योंकि आज मैंने हिस्ट्री के और भी पार्ट मतलब मॉडर्न हिस्ट्री के पीछे से भी थोड़ा मैंने क्वेश्चन उठाया है, एंड आई थिंक कि बट बिकॉज़ यू पीपल आर सो ब्रिलियंट, यू आर सॉल्विंग 5 क्वेश्चंस आउट ऑफ 5, सो टुडे आई जस्ट डिसाइडेड टू पुट यू अ स्लाइटली ग्रेटर चैलेंज ऑन यू। So that's why today I have brought the far-fetched questions. Just let us start. Here you have to do the intellectual grace. Which one newspaper gave the first-hand information about Jallianwala Bagh massacre, and for that he had to face the government wrath? इसमें से कौन सा ऐसा न्यूज़पेपर है जिसने जालियानवाला बाग मैसेकर के बारे में छापा था और अंत में वो सरकार के कोप भाजन का शिकार बना था? चॉइस ए बॉम्बे क्रॉनिकल, चॉइस बी हिंदू पैट्रियट, चॉइस सी अमृत बाजार पत्रिका, एंड चॉइस डी सोम प्रकाश। माय फ्रेंड्स, प्लीज डू सम इंटेलेक्चुअल गेस इफ यू आर नॉट अवेयर अबाउट द फैक्ट, सो प्लीज स्टार्ट एंड बी फास्ट। मैक्सिमम सी। Okay, oh no, my students, actually this is Bombay Chronicle. Mr. Ankur, try to find out, even some students are A or not. Actually, who was the editor of this newspaper? He was basically a whistleblower. You can see that this guy, the editor of this, the editor was Horny Man, and he was a whistleblower. You can say actually at that time defined the order of the government, because government completely censored the news of this Jallianwala Bagh massacre. But this guy, while defined the government order, government censor, he could reveal to the world what happened in Jallianwala Bagh massacre. He was himself the British. तो एक्चुअली रामचंद्र गुहा has recently composed a book. रामचंद्र गुहा का पिछले साल एक बुक आया है जो द ग्रेट रेवेल्स करके है, The Strange Rebels में he has mentioned about 3 Americans and 4 British, or 4 Americans or 3 British, even Mrs. Annie Besant, this Horny Man, etc. And they just try to give focus कि how did this man made a contribution to the national movement of India. And being the British and Americans coming from the same white stock, they raised the cause of India and Indians. So they were just like the patriotic Indians, you know. तो ये ऐसे में ही एक Horny Man का नाम उन्होंने लिया है। Question number 2, what is correct about Quit India movement? Point 1, Gandhi led this movement and never withdrew it formally. 2, some sporadic incidents of violence were visible in this movement. Point 3, underground activities among the youth leaders and the formation of a parallel government became a common feature. My friends, the first one you find, इस मूवमेंट में गांधी जी ने स्टार्ट तो किया, परंतु विड्रॉ नहीं किया। दूसरा, जहां तहां कुछ हिंसक घटनाएं भी हुई, और तीसरा, इसमें बहुत सारे मतलब गुरिल्ला पद्धति और अंडरग्राउंड एक्टिविटीज भी था, और पैरेलल गवर्नमेंट्स के बहुत सारे फॉर्मेशन हुए। तो ये आपकी चॉइसेस है, बी फास्ट एंड ट्राई टू फाइंड आउट द आंसर। What is the choice? D. Yes, D is the correct answer. Quite commendable. You have done a great job. Question number 2. Gandhi gave an emphasis over which methods for the upliftment of village economy. अब ये थोड़ा सा बेसिकली तुमको इन्फॉर्मेशन देने के लिए है कि गांधी जी ने किस मेथड अपलिफ्टमेंट ऑफ विलेज इकोनॉमी, मतलब ग्रामीण अर्थव्यवस्था के विकास, गांधी गिवन एम्फेसिस ओवर व्हिच मेथड्स फॉर द अपलिफ्टमेंट ऑफ विलेज इकोनॉमी, यानी गांधी जी ने विलेज इकोनॉमी मतलब ग्रामीण अर्थव्यवस्था के विकास के निम्नलिखित में किस पर जोर दिया? पॉइंट 1, स्पिनिंग, पॉइंट 2, कोऑपरेटिज्म मतलब सहकारी खेती, पॉइंट 3, स्वदेशी, एंड पॉइंट 4, कंप्लीट रिजेक्शन ऑफ मशीन्स। गांधी जी ने इस पर किस पर बल दिया? स्पिनिंग यानी बुनाई, चरखा, एंड 2, कोऑपरेटिज्म, यू नो, तो दैट इज सहकारी खेती, एंड स्वदेशी, एंड कंप्लीट रिजेक्शन ऑफ मशीन को पूरी तरह से। तो 4 हैं, यू हैव टू सिलेक्ट वन ऑफ देम। देयर आर 4 choices, you have to select choices. Be fast. My friends, the question is, today I have consciously brought some difficult questions for you people. So even you people will find some difficult, you should not get disheartened, because this is the last one class, so I was a bit apprehensive you people will develop the habit of observing simply those questions you are comfortable, and you will find the difficult questions you may you may succumb to the pressure of the question. So for that fear, today I have brought some difficult questions so that you have to develop a mental faculty. Yes, there will be some time when you cannot answer the question, or you have to make an intellectual guess or तुक्का. The same question are. इसलिए क्वेश्चन गलत हो तो उसके चिंता नहीं करनी, क्योंकि देखो अब वहां पर क्या होगा कि यूपीएससी में कभी भी कितना भी आप प्रिपेयर होकर जाओगे, वहां ढेर सारे क्वेश्चन ऐसे होंगे जो आपको नहीं आ रहे होंगे, और यहाँ हम क्वेश्चन देते हैं 5 के 5 सॉल्व कर रहे हो, तो मुझे लगा आपको कहीं इस तरह के दिमागी आदत बन गई कि हम जो क्वेश्चन करें सब करेक्ट कर लें, तो फिर वहां पर आपको फ्रस्ट्रेशन होगा, क्योंकि तमाम कोशिश के बावजूद वहां संभव नहीं, वहां ज्यादा डिफिकल्ट क्वेश्चन पूछेंगे। इसलिए आज मैंने क्योंकि लास्ट क्लास थोड़ा डिफिकल्ट लाया, आप इसके लिए बिल्कुल चिंता मत करना। चॉइस नंबर सी इज द करेक्ट आंसर, 1 and 3। स्पिनिंग है स्वदेशी, कोऑपरेटिज्म ये रविन्द्रनाथ टैगोर का है। एंड कंप्लीटेशन ऑफ मैसेज इसलिए गलत है कि गांधी जी फेवर्ड आइडिया कि द मशीन शुड नॉट रिप्लेस ह्यूमन लेबर, बट गांधी नेवर emphasized the fact that there should be the complete ban on machines. So this is the wrong choice. 1 and 3 is the correct answer. Question number 4. Put the following proposals in chronological order in ascending manner. Point 1, Lilithgo proposal. Point 2, Chris mission. Point 3, Chakrabarti Rajgopalachari formula. Point 4, Liaquat Desai formula. This is also a bit challenging. Right, my students, please be fast, no problem at all. My friends, Lilithgo proposal, August 1940, I will be calling. Chris mission, March 1942. Chakrabarti Rajgopalachari formula, I have told you 1942. Actually, Gandhi Jinnah Warta became, this came after 1942, March, and Gandhi opened talks with Jinnah in 1944. And Liaquat Desai formula, 1945. 1945. Actually, Liaquat, you know, Liaquat Khan was Pakistan's the Muslim League leaders, and a Muslim League leader, and Bhulabhai Desai was representing the Congress. So it was in the parliament, both sat together and tried to solve the problem of the Hindu-Muslim conflict and how to solve the problem of partition of India. Although this Liaquat Desai formula is not so important, but this Chakrabarti Rajgopalachari was important for the fact that Gandhi talked to Jinnah on that basis. So this is the chronology. So your answer should be choice number A, 1, 2, 3, 4, in the same chronological order. क्या अंकुर किसने किया है? Yes. Okay. And the fifth one question is, this is slightly more difficult. Put the following events in chronological order in ascending manner. Point 1, first general election. Point 2, Hindu Succession Act. Point 3, Kamraj Plan. And point 4, death of Nehru. We have to find out the answer. That is first general election. Point 2, Hindu Succession Act. Point 3, Kamraj Plan. And point 4, death of Nehru. Choices are 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 3, 4, 2, 1, 3, 4. Be fast. Maximum A, yes. Wow. First general elections 1951, 52. Hindu Succession Act 1956. So, 56. Kamraj Plan 1963. And death of Nehru 1964. So 1, 2, 3, 4 are the correct answer, right? My friends, actually you people may be a bit curious what was Kamraj Plan, so let me make a briefing of this plan and let me discuss about the plan. Actually, in 1962, the third general elections were conducted. So for the first time in the general elections, in several provinces, the Congress lost its position. In several provinces, there was the formation of non-Congress governments, and the Congress lost majority in several provinces, possibly 4 to 7. So actually, it became a mind-boggling question before the Congress: what is the reason behind the, you can say, relatively bad performance of the Congress in elections, in the elections? So after K. Kamraj was at that time the Congress president, so the Congress started the process of self-introspection to find out what is the reason behind the failure of the Congress in provincial elections in some provinces. So later, the Congress as an organization came to the conclusion, the Congress, the Kamraj and the main coterie of the Congress came to the conclusion, actually as the main leaders and the majority of the Congress and the senior leaders of the Congress have joined the government, and they didn't give the time to the organization, any party of the Congress. So it is due to the fact, you can say, the party and organization lost its earlier vigor, and it is due to the reason the Congress did not perform well in the elections. So under the such perception, so later the Congress coterie and the Congress Ala Kaman just gave a direction to the senior Congress leaders, to please make a resignation from the government and just try to join the organization and just try to work for the strengthening of the organization. So once there was an appeal for the senior leaders to make a resignation from the Congress, so there was 300, there were 300 resignation of the leaders. But at that time, you can say 300 leaders resigned from the government, you can say in state government, central government, etc. But the Congress head, means the president of the Congress, K. Kamraj, simply selected 6 names among them, 6 names. And the 6 names were the names of the senior cabinet ministers: Morarji Desai, Atul Ghosh, you can say Neelam Sanjeev Reddy. They were the old guard of the Congress, you know. So actually, they were sent to strengthen the organization. They had to leave the government. So 6 resignations were accepted. So some critics are bringing charge against Jawaharlal Nehru. He possibly through Kamraj Plan, Jawaharlal Nehru was creating a favorable condition for his daughter to emerge to be an effective leader within the government. For example, you can say Indira Gandhi, she was a very young, cadre of the Congress. So some critics are just bringing the charge against Nehru. Nehru, in order to promote his own daughter, he compelled the senior leaders to resign from the Congress government so that the path for the future prime ministership for Indira Gandhi would have been made smooth. So this was the charge against Nehru. But I think this is the useless charge because Nehru was, as there's the political scientist, you will hear the name. His name is an American political thinker and political scientist. I'm forgetting the name. I will recall, then I will inform you. So he has presented the evidence about the fact that whenever there was a demand from the senior leaders to resign from the government, so Nehru was first one who just tried to tender his resignation, but K. Kamraj didn't accept it. According to K. Kamraj, you are the head of the government. If you will resign from the Congress, then the whole of the Congress will be orphaned. So please, you have to grace the post and continue on the post of the Prime Minister. So I think it is the baseless charge against Nehru. But anyway, तो आपने समझा होगा कि K. Kamraj कांग्रेस के अध्यक्ष थे और थर्ड जो कांग्रेस का चुनाव 82 में हुआ, कांग्रेस का परफॉर्मेंस बुरा रहा, कुछ प्रोविंसेस में कांग्रेस ने लॉस्ट कर दिया। इस पर कांग्रेस ने अपना आत्मनिरीक्षण शुरू किया कि भाई क्यों कांग्रेस हार गई कुछ प्रोविंसेस में। तो फिर उन्नीस सौ पहुंचे कि देखिए जितने भी चोटी के नेता हैं सब तो सरकार में चले गए, अब तो पार्टी में कोई सीनियर लीडर बचे नहीं, तो पार्टी कमजोर हो रही है। तो वही के कामराज ने कांग्रेस अध्यक्ष की हैसियत से अपील की सारे लीडर्स को कि भाई जो सीनियर लीडर्स को सरकार से रिजाइन करिए और पार्टी को मजबूत बनाने के लिए आइए। तो 300 रिजिग्नेशन पड़े, जिसमें 6 कैबिनेट मिनिस्टर्स को चुना गया जिन्होंने रिजाइन किया था और उनको पार्टी में भेज दिया गया, जिसमें मोरारजी देसाई भी थे। उसी पर कुछ क्रिटिक्स मानते हैं कि जवाहरलाल नेहरू अपनी बेटी के लिए रास्ता तैयार कर रहे थे, लेकिन वो बेसलेस चार्ज है, वही मैंने आपको बताया। तो यही इसमें तो ये है कामराज प्लान 1963, people may be familiar with. My friends, what about yesterday's question? So don't bother about yesterday's question because today I have brought some model answer, okay? And in the model answer, you people, कहाँ है model answer? Today I have brought a model answer, and have you sent in the PDF? You people have received the PDF. This question is: if freed from the shackles of age, gender, and religion, Indian women remained in the forefront of India's freedom struggle discussed. 2013. That was the question. Yeah, this has been answered, my friends. You people have to go through it in your PDF. If freed from the shackles of age, gender, and religion, Indian women remained in the forefront of India's freedom struggle discussed. 2013. This one, the first question. Second question: many foreigners settled in India and participated in various movements in like their role in the Indian independence movement 2013. यानी बहुत सारे foreigners ने, ये देखो, many European and American intellectuals have given ideological support to the Indian freedom movement. Some of them came to India and actively participated in the national movement, although their number was few and far between. But their protest proved much effective as the criticism of British rule by Western intellectuals and political social activists created a kind of psychological pressure on the government. In this recently published book, Rebels Against the Raj, Ramchand Guha, which I have mentioned. Ramchand Guha highlighted those renegades who fought for the cause of India. According to Guha, they were not disloyal to the people of their origin. Rather, they believed that if imperialism was immoral and unjust, then ending was in the interest of the colonizer and colonized both. मतलब इनका ये कहना है कि भाई वो कोई ऐसा नहीं थे कि देशद्रोही थे ये ब्रिटिश अमेरिकन, बल्कि ब्रिटिश और अमेरिकन का ये कहना था कि अगर कॉलोनियलिज्म बुरा है तो जिस तरह से रूल के लिए, जिन पर आप कॉलोनियल स्ट्रक्चर एस्टैब्लिश करते हो, कॉलोनियल स्ट्रक्चर उनके लिए बुरा है, तो उतना ही बुरा उनके लिए भी है जो कॉलोनाइज करते हैं। मतलब दो धारी तलवार है, दोनों को काटता है। इट इज डबल एज स्वॉर्ड। कॉलोनियलिज्म इज डबल एज स्वॉर्ड। इट वाज गोइंग टू डैमेज बोथ द पार्टीज साइमल्टेनियसली। इनका मानना है कि इसको रिमूव किया जाना चाहिए। And as we know that the Congress first significant all India organization associated with, now you'll find so many names, so please go through it. So many names: Nalini Sen Gupta Mission, French women. In what ways did the naval mutiny prove to be the last nail in the coffin of British colonial ambitions in India? Elucidate. 2014. मतलब ये आपसे पूछा जा रहा है कि नौसैनिक विद्रोह के बारे में पूछ रहा है कि जो 19 आपको याद होगा, जब मैंने आपको बताया फरवरी 1946 में जो नेवल म्यूटिनी हुई थी बॉम्बे में, उसके बारे में कह रहा है कि जो नेवल म्यूटिनी है वो ब्रिटिश साम्राज्यवाद के ताबूत में मतलब कॉफिन में लास्ट किल सिद्ध हुआ। मतलब इससे पहले और भी किल गए थे, लेकिन ये लास्ट किल सिद्ध हुआ। इसी को मैंने आंसर किया है कि बाय द सेकंड वर्ल्ड वॉर द इंडियन नेशनल मूवमेंट हैड गेन मोमेंटम, स्पिरिट ऑफ नेशनलिज्म। वो ये 150 वर्ड्स का क्वेश्चन है, वो सब 200 का था, 150। The civil services, army, navy, etc. On other hand, Britain as an economic empire lost its power. So the naval mutiny in February 1946 at Bombay coast proved that the British departure from India was now just a matter of days and months. After losing its economic empire, it became difficult for the British to rule over India effectively. On other hand, by 1940s, the presence of Indians in the civil services had increased considerably. Then in 1945, trial on Indian National Army proved that the army, an important pillar of British rule in India, was no longer credible. Finally, the naval mutiny of 1946 left no scope for the British. The mutiny spread like fire to 22 ships at Bombay coast. Above all, there was a kind of communal unity among Hindus, Muslims, and communists were seen during the rebellion, as all the flags were unfurled on the ships. That's why this incident shook the British government. Highlight the reaction of Gandhi, Nehru, and Maulana Azad on the partition of India. That is the one question. That is the whole page. Describe the reaction of Congress Socialist Party and Communist Party on the partition of India. You have to go through, my friends. Critically analyze the objectives of Bhudan and Gram Dan movements of Acharya Vinoba Bhave and assess the success of these movements. My friends, today, yesterday, almost, not 100%, but almost I have given to that question, so that your model answer, you have to go through it. Yesterday I have given that question. Mr. Ankur asked my students, have they done the question? Have they tried the question? Did they get success? क्या आप लोगों ने क्वेश्चन ट्राई किया था? क्वेश्चन हुआ था? This is the model answer. Critically write a note on the origin and importance of slogan Jai Jawan Jai Kisan. Now you will have to go. Critically write a note on the origin and importance of slogan Jai Jawan Jai Kisan. This question is UPSC 2013. This is the question. That's all. Now, my friends, I'm just going to discuss with you foreign policy of India. Foreign policy of India, formation phase, formative phase. Formative phase under the British rule, impact of anti-imperialist policy, non-alignment, relations with the neighbors and two superpowers. That these are the topics. Well, not topics, they have not specified the topic. Just we have selected the topic. This would cover such issues. So I have selected issues in syllabus. It has not been mentioned. India's progressive foreign policy, this diagram, India's progressive foreign policy. Second one, characteristic of the British model, concept of buffer zone, intermediate zone, and outering Iran, Afghanistan. Actually, here I have to make you clear. Just let me discuss with you. Actually, I have to discuss with you, my friends, because in foreign policy, a lot of issues are, and all the issues have clearly been stated in your PDF notes, so you will not have any problem. India's foreign policy. India's foreign policy. The overall, you can say British legacy. British legacy. Whenever we talk about the British legacy, we just come to know that we Indian government and we the government of independent India just inherited the British legacy in foreign policy. So what is the British legacy in foreign policy? I have to make you clear. The British legacy, you will come to realize there was a concept of buffer zone. There was the concept of buffer zone. What is the concept of buffer zone? I have to make you clear. So just here observe, the concept of buffer zone. Suppose at that time you can say there was no Pakistan, it was India itself. So actually the concept of, here you will come to know, in fact in the British foreign policy, the one effective method was the method of buffer zone. Buffer zone in Hindi that is called Madhvarti Kshetra. Actually basic concept of the buffer zone is that any invading power could reach to a region directly. So in order to create some block between, from the viewpoint of safety, you have to create some buffer zone between your region and your enemy's region. So actually from northwest you can say the Russia was at that time an invading and aggressive power. So Britain was very conscious and very sensitive towards the security of India from Russian incursions. Particularly for the fact that after losing America, India became the most precious jewel in the British crown. So in order to block Russia, thus India just tried to develop Iran, Afghanistan and Tibet. Actually, there was the buffer zone. So actually, buffer zone was the intermediary region, because intermediary region. And in the intermediary region, you will come to know there were the two types of rings. One was the outer ring, another was inner ring. In outer ring, we just come to know Iran, Afghanistan and Tibet. So they were the outer ring, Earlier you can say China came later. Earlier you can say there was no China. Our neighborhood, in our neighborhood, what was that? It was Tibet. So Tibet was in our neighborhood, Today what you find China, that was Tibet at that time. So Iran, Afghanistan and Tibet, they were the outer ring against Russian incursions, Afghanistan and Iran. But actually Iran was almost a neutral country. It neither accepted Russian dominance nor British dominance. So British was not much worried about Iran. So Iran was in one sense almost left undisturbed. But in case of Afghanistan, there was the very keen rivalry between Russian and the British party. And my friends, you might have heard a lot about a rivalry in Afghanistan and throughout 19th century to early 20th century. And this is popularly known in international relations, the Great Game. The Great Game, because basically both the party were playing the game of ladder and snake in case of Afghanistan. Sometimes Russia just tried to make an incursions, but sometimes the British, So British were much conscious about Russian advancement in Afghanistan. Likewise in Tibet. Tibet had also played the role of the outer ring. In case of Tibet, we just come to realize, in case of Tibet, there were two aggressive and the two encouraging party. One was, you can say, Russia, and Tibet had to play the role of a buffer zone against Russia, because Russia was having a largest empire. So Russia could move towards India even from the side of Afghanistan and simultaneously even from the northeast side from Tibet. So British had to block the Russian route in both Afghanistan and Tibet simultaneously. Apart from that, Tibet could be encroached even by China. Although China was at that time turned to be a weak empire, it almost converted into a sick man of Asia, and it was itself subjected to imperialist exploitation by Western powers. But as it had remained to be a power, so even British were apprehensive about Russia. British were apprehensive about China as well. China could also move to encroach Indian region. So that's why Tibet had to play the role of the buffer zone between Russia and China both. ये मैंने कहा कि तीन आउटर रिंग ब्रिटिश ने बनाया, एक बनाया ईरान को, दूसरा अफगानिस्तान को और तीसरा तिब्बत को। तो ईरान वाले में ज्यादा समस्या नहीं थी, क्योंकि ईरान ऑलमोस्ट न्यूट्रल ही रहा, वो ना तो रशिया की तरफ झुका ना ब्रिटिश की तरफ। अफगानिस्तान में एक बड़ा किन राइवलरी, उसको द ग्रेट गेम नाम दिया गया, बहुत समय तक चलता रहा दोनों के बीच कॉन्फ्लिक्ट। और जो तिब्बत है, तिब्बत को भी ब्रिटिश ने सोचा कि रशिया के अगेंस्ट में भी और चीन के अगेंस्ट में तिब्बत को हम बफर जोन के रूप में डेवलप करें। So my friends, let me brief the story of Afghanistan first. What happened in Afghanistan? We'll come to know that actually in Afghanistan, basically British were apprehensive about Russian advancement in Afghanistan. So actually in the previous class means whenever I have taught you the modern history part, the British colonialism part, so there I have made you clear the British was much apprehensive about, you can say, Russian advancement in Afghanistan. So at the time of Auckland, you people may recall, there occurred the first Afghan war. And Auckland invaded Afghanistan with the, you can say, while giving support to the deposed king of Afghanistan, Shah Shuja, and he tried to install Shah Shuja on the throne of Afghanistan. Initially, the British got success, but how did this first Afghan war resulted into a great fiasco for the British? And British had to withdraw from Afghanistan, having been beaten badly. So it was very humiliating for the British, I have told you. So after the failure of Auckland, then his successor, Governor General, preferred the policy of peace with Afghanistan, and there was a Governor General. His name was Henry Lawrence, particularly Henry Lawrence. He was a Governor General of India. So Henry Lawrence particularly followed the policy of, that is a very famous policy of Henry Lawrence, the policy of masterly inactivity in case of Afghanistan. Actually, this policy of masterly inactivity meant that this British had to accept the ruler of Afghanistan, and the British had to recognize the ruler of Afghanistan peacefully. Whosoever ruler the Afghan people selected, so British had to simply give recognition to him. So it was the policy of non-intervention in Afghanistan by the British, and this policy was promoted by Henry Lawrence as the policy of masterly inactivity. So this policy continued almost up to 1870s. But after 1860, once again, Russia tried to make advancement in Afghanistan. So once again, British became apprehensive, and then there was the advent of an hardliner Governor General. You might have heard the name, Lord Lytton. So Lord Lytton once again followed the aggressive policy, and what you know as the Second Afghan War. So far, you have simply heard about the First Afghan War, but here I am informing you, even Second Afghan War that occurred in 1780-79. And Auckland once again sent army to Afghanistan, but this army was beaten badly again. It was the second fiasco for the British, and then in 1879, he had to sign the humiliating treaty of Gundmark with the ruler of Afghanistan. So after that, the British came to the conclusion that to follow the policy of aggression in Afghanistan is simply a mistake, a major mistake on the part of the British. So British tried to bring another sort of solution to the problem of Afghanistan. So British finally decided it is better to draw a clear-cut boundary line between Afghanistan and Indian region, so that even in Russia in future would come to dominate Afghanistan, so Russia could not encroach the Indian region. So there should be a clear-cut boundary between Afghanistan and India. So it was decided by the British. So it was in 1893, there was a British officer, you might have heard the name, Henry Durrant. So the British government sent Henry Durrant to Afghanistan to talk on the boundary between, you can say, national boundary of India and Afghanistan. And finally, due to the initiative of Henry Durrant, the so-called Durrant line was drawn, which demarcated the border of India and Afghanistan. But my friends, the ruler of Afghanistan has taken this Durrant line as an unjust line imposed by the British. So Afghans could never make a proper compromise with the Durrant line. Even today, the Durrant line is a bone of contention between Pakistan and Afghanistan. But it is the headache of Pakistan. We Indians have nothing to do with Durrant line. Rather, according to the Chanakyanity, we Indians are supporting, you can say, not to speak of Talibanis, because after the advent of Taliban, the whole game has been spoiled. Otherwise, India, USA installed there the government of Ashraf Ghani, and that was the pro-American government. So this was a friendly government to India, on the basis of the Chanakya policy of enemy is friend. But that's why you can say always Pakistani government is adamant about the fact that there should be some friendly government in Afghanistan, because Pakistan's government and Pakistan is apprehensive about the fact if whenever any hostile government in Afghanistan, so this government would always raise the issue of revising the Durrant line, because normally Afghans are and hardcore Afghan nationalists are denying the existence of Northwest Frontier Province, which is the Pakhtun or Pathan populated region. They believe that it is the part of Afghanistan which the British has forcibly bifurcated, and the British had forcibly taken and merged the region with India, and now this region has become the part of Pakistan. So this was so in this way the British solved the problem. But still the British were having the apprehension that even if we have just tried to secure our border, but if the Russians would make an incursion into Afghanistan and the Russians would remain in Afghanistan, so this border would not no more remain to be safe. So for that fear, they also mediated between the Afghan government and Russians, and then with his initiative, a new line of demarcation, a new boundary line was drawn between Afghanistan and Russia in 1895. So British initiated drawing a demarcating line between Russia and Afghanistan as during 1895. So this problem was solved finally after this line. तो मैं मैंने आपको कहा कि अफगानिस्तान में ब्रिटिश बार-बार जाते थे। पहले अफगान बार के बाद फिर वो लॉर्ड लिटन के समय दूसरी बार ट्राई किया, क्योंकि मैंने आपको बताया था कि जैसे जब ऑकलैंड पिट गया तो उसके बाद एक हेनरी लॉरेंस करके गवर्नर जनरल आया, उसके तुरंत बाद नहीं थोड़ा बाद 1843 वगैरह के करीब में 43 हाँ कुछ ही कम टाइम के लिए आया था। तो जो हेनरी लॉरेंस था उसने एक पॉलिसी अपनाया, उसको कहते हैं पॉलिसी ऑफ मास्टरली इनएक्टिविटी, हिंदी में उसको कहते हैं महान आक्रमण नेता की नीति। उस नीति में उसने क्या किया, उसने कहा कि हमें अफगानिस्तान के मामले में हस्तक्षेप नहीं करना है और जो भी वहां गवर्नमेंट होगी उसको मान्यता दे देनी है। इसी नीति के तहत वो बढ़ रहा था। लेकिन फिर आगे चलकर 1860 में फिर देखा गया कि रूस फिर एक बार अफगानिस्तान में घुसने की जीतोड़ कोशिश कर रहा है, तो ब्रिटिश में थोड़ा सा भय हो गया और फिर उस समय हार्डलाइनर गवर्नर वायसराय आया लॉर्ड लिटन 1876-80 के बीच। तो लॉर्ड लिटन ने 1878 में फिर दूसरी बार अपनी सेना भेज दी और उसको कहते हैं सेकंड अफगान वॉर। लेकिन फिर एक बार ब्रिटिश पिट गए और 1879 में उसको गन मार के ट्रीटी करनी पड़ी, वो एक तरह से ह्यूमिलिएशन झेलना पड़ा। और फिर ब्रिटिश वहां से लौटे तो ब्रिटिश बोला कि यार बहुत लफड़ा है, हम बेकार अफगानिस्तान जाते हैं, हर बार पिट जाते हैं, तो हम दूसरा रास्ता करते हैं। तो फिर ब्रिटिश ने हेनरी डुरन को भेजा अपने ऑफिसर को। 1893 में हेनरी डुरन ने मध्यस्थता करके डुरन लाइन खींच दिया। तो उसको लगा चलो हमारा बॉर्डर सेफ हो गया। लेकिन फिर उनको लगा कि भाई अगर रूसी लोग इधर से अफगानिस्तान में क्रॉस करेंगे तो हमारा बॉर्डर कहां तक सेफ रहेगा। तो एक उन्होंने रूस के बीच और अफगानिस्तान के बीच मध्यस्थता करके एक बॉर्डर उन्होंने 1895 में इन दोनों के बीच भी खींच डाला। उसके बाद ये प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व हो गया, एक प्रॉपर बॉर्डर अफगानिस्तान इंडिया के बीच भी बन गया। तो आज पाकिस्तान का हेडेक है और एक बॉर्डर फिर रशिया और अफगानिस्तान के बीच बन गया। तो इस तरह से अफगानिस्तान का हुआ। अब एट द आउटर रिंग आई एम डिस्कसिंग अबाउट तिब्बत, व्हाट हैपेंड टू तिब्बत। तो माय फ्रेंड्स एक्चुअली तिब्बत was basically it has remained to be a semi-autonomous region, you can say. It has, historically, Tibet was under the sovereignty of China. But even after sovereignty of China, it was not the part and parcel of China. Rather, it remained to be a subordinate region of China, you can say. And my friends, whenever I will teach you world history, I will make you clear that at that time, China himself fell a prey to Western imperialism. And it was just like, you can say, it turned to be the sick man of Asia. At that time, when the Western powers gave the slogan, cut off the Chinese melon, Chini kharbuze ko kato. But still, China had remained to be power, so British was a bit apprehensive. In the meantime, whenever I will teach you the history of China, I will make you clear कि actually history of China हमारे सिलेबस का पार्ट नहीं है, लेकिन चाइना बिना जाने हुए दुनिया को आप कैसे जानोगे इसलिए मैं बताऊंगा आपको। एक्चुअली हुआ ऐसा कि in China, when China was actually being exploited by the colonial powers, so gradually you can say a reaction set in China. And at that time, China was ruled by a dynasty, a Manchu dynasty, that was called Manchu dynasty, and Manchu dynasty was ruling there. But as the China was humiliated by Western powers or foreign powers, so Manchu dynasty definitely lost the public support in China. So there was the discontentment against this Manchu dynasty, and finally there was the formation of a Kuomintang party whose leader was Dr. Sun Yat-sen, and later his successor Chiang Kai-shek. So this party, basically, Kuomintang party started a nationalist movement. In 1912, the Manchu dynasty declined finally, and there was the formation of a Chinese republic in 1912. So there was a formation of a Chinese republic in 1912. So when China was at that time was undergoing a phase of political turbulence, so as China was undergoing a phase of political turbulence, so it created some sort of apprehension among the Tibetan people. It is a God-sent opportunity. Now China has itself suffering from its own internal problems. So Tibet declared its independence from China in 1912, making benefit from this political turbulence, complete independence. Even it denied the Chinese sovereignty. When the political tremors were moving in between China and Tibet, so British now became a bit conscious. British became a bit conscious that actually Tibet has declared its independence and China might retaliate in future and China might invade on Tibet in future. So it is better for us we have to demarcate a boundary between Tibet and China, because in future if there would be any volley between China and Tibet, then at least Indian border would be secured. So with this purpose, in Simla, the British sat together with the representative of Tibet from the representative of Lhasa, which was the capital of Tibet, and both together decided the so-called McMahon line. They drawn the so-called McMahon line, you can say. So there was the McMahon line was drawn. Now you can say McMahon line was drawn. So at that time, the British even gave proposal to China to sign this treaty, McMahon line. So Chinese refused to sign this treaty because China didn't accept this so-called McMahon line. So problem started from there. But this line was not between China and India. This line was between Tibet and India, McMahon line. So in this way it was the case. So British solved the immediately or in immediate context, the British solved the problem of Tibet. So this was the creation of McMahon line. So naturally this was the outer ring. In inner ring, I have mentioned 4 countries. Which country? Nepal, Bhutan. This is Sikkim. Nepal, Sikkim, Bhutan, and Burma. Nepal, Sikkim, Bhutan, Burma. Myanmar, Burma. So 4 countries. अब let us brief about Nepal. I have already discussed with नहीं पहले हिंदी में बताना. एक्चुअली देखिए अब चाइना में क्या हुआ कि चाइना उस समय एक वीक कंट्री हो गया था. और तिब्बत की जहां तक बात है तो तिब्बत वैसे भी चाइना का इतिहास में सबऑर्डिनेट रहा था. तिब्बत कभी बहुत इंडिपेंडेंट नहीं रहा था सच, लेकिन सॉवरेन हाँ, लेकिन वो ऐसा नहीं था कि वो चाइना का पार्ट था, मतलब वो चाइनीज सॉवरेनिटी को एक्सेप्ट करता था. इन द मीन टाइम क्या हो गया, चाइना खुद ही पश्चिमी साम्राज्यवाद का शिकार हो गया. वो एशिया का मरीज बन गया, एशिया का बीमार व्यक्ति बन गया. पश्चिमी देश उसको लूट रहे थे. तो धीरे धीरे वहां पर एक मंचू वंश का शासन था. धीरे धीरे उस मंचू डायनेस्टी का अगेंस्ट में रिएक्शन लोगों में होने लगा और उसी समय कोमिंतान करके पार्टी का फॉर्मेशन हुआ जिसके डॉक्टर सन्यासी लीडर थे और आगे चलकर चियांग शेख भी इसके लीडर बने, उसके सक्सेसर थे. तो फिर क्या हुआ कि यही पार्टी ने एक मूवमेंट 1912 में चलाया और मंचू डायनेस्टी को पुल डाउन कर दिया और फिर चाइना को एक गणतंत्र रिपब्लिक घोषित कर दिया. जब ये सब घटना हो रही थी तो इसका फायदा तिब्बत ने उठाया और तिब्बत ने अपने आप को इंडिपेंडेंट घोषित कर दिया. उसको लगा कि भाई यही मौका है, वैसे भी चाइना अपनी समस्या से ग्रस्त है तो मैं स्वतंत्र बन जाऊं. अब ब्रिटिश को लगा कि भाई देखो तिब्बत ने स्वतंत्रता की घोषणा कर दी है और चीनी लोग इसको स्वीकार नहीं करेंगे तो चीन भविष्य में तिब्बत पर इन्वाइट करेगा तो नाहक हमारा इंडियन रीजन में भी इंक्रोचमेंट होगा. तो उसने एक दूसरा तरीका अपनाया. उसने कहा कि ठीक है हम तिब्बत के साथ एक लाइन खींच लेते हैं. तो उसने एक डिमार्केशन लाइन खींच लिया 1914 में. शिमला में दोनों का तिब्बत के रिप्रेजेंटेटिव्स और ब्रिटिश के बीच एक मीटिंग हुई और फिर उसी से उन्होंने मैकमोहन लाइन 1914 में 1914 में खींच लिया. तो इस तरह से मैकमोहन लाइन खींच लिया गया. मैकमोहन लाइन को चाइना ने चैलेंज कभी नहीं किया पीछे कि लाइन गलत है, लेकिन हाँ उसने इस पर साइन भी नहीं किया, उसको नहीं माना. लेकिन क्लेम नहीं किया कि इतना हमारा रीजन लिया गया हुआ है, उतना वैसा कोई क्लेम उसका नहीं था शुरू में. अब वो तिब्बत और इंडिया के बीच था. चाइना तो अपने आप को मानता था कि तिब्बत भाई हमारा दबदबा तिब्बत में है, हमारा सबऑर्डिनेट रीजन है, इसलिए तिब्बत के साथ अगर इंडिया की कोई ट्रीटी होती है किसी दूसरे कंट्री की तो उसमें हमारा अप्रूवल चाहिए. तो उनका एक दावा इस तरह का था. एनीवे उन्होंने इस तरीके से किया. अब हियर आई हैव टू इन्फॉर्म यू कि ये तो solve हो गया. अब व्हाट इज द केस ऑफ नेपाल? आई हैव ऑलरेडी डिस्कस्ड विद यू द केस ऑफ नेपाल, द एंग्लो नेपालीज वॉर एंड द ट्रीटी ऑफ सुगौली. आई हैव ऑलरेडी डिस्कस्ड विद यू 1816. अच्छा अंकुर, आई एम अ बिट क्यूरियस एंड आई जस्ट वांट टू आस्क वन क्वेश्चन फ्रॉम माय स्टूडेंट्स. यू हैव टू रिप्लाई माय क्वेश्चन. जस्ट टेल मी वन थिंग कि दिस एंग्लो नेपालीज वॉर occurred between India and China in 1516 and finally in 1816 the treaty of Sugauli was signed. So my students, please give me the information. When the treaty of Sugauli was signed, who was the governor general of India at that time? Which of the governor generals fought the Anglo-Nepalese war? मतलब कौन सा गवर्नर जनरल था जिसने एंग्लो नेपालीज वॉर लड़ा था और जिसके काल में सुगौली की संधि पर सिग्नेचर हुआ? प्लीज रिप्लाई माय क्वेश्चन. अंकुर, मेरे स्टूडेंट्स को थोड़ा एक्टिवेट करो. मैं चाहता हूं कि हमारा सेशन इंटरैक्टिव हो और मेरा स्टूडेंट्स भी अपना प्रेजेंस बताए कि हाँ मैं मौजूद हूं. How many students? Almost. Lord Hastings, really you have made me overwhelmed with joy. मैं बहुत खुश हुआ आपके आंसर से. मतलब इसका मतलब है कि आप लोगों ने सीरियसली काम किया है. मैं आपको डायरेक्ट तो नहीं देख सकता हूं लेकिन विजुअलाइज करता हूं. एंड माय स्टूडेंट्स, रियली आई एम टेलिंग यू, इट इज सो एक्साइटिंग फॉर मी. आई एम रिक्वेस्टिंग यू पीपल टू मेक द सेम इंटेंसिटी इन स्टडी. यू विल डेफिनेटली क्वालिफाई द एग्जामिनेशन इन फ्यूचर. यही इंटेंसिटी रहा. कंपटीशन है कहां? अब पढ़ने वाले बच्चे ही कितने हैं इस बाजार में, भीड़ दिख रही है आपको. दैट इज सिंपली मॉब. एंड मॉब से कभी डरने की जरूरत नहीं है. अगर आपने थिंकिंग क्रिएचर आप बन गए, आपकी अंडरस्टैंडिंग डेवलप हो गई, तो आई एम कॉन्फिडेंट अबाउट द फैक्ट दैट कि फिर आप कहीं ना कहीं आपका सिलेक्शन होना ही. तो माय स्टूडेंट्स अब नाउ हां I will come to Dipanshu. You are just curious about Bangladesh. I will come to Bangladesh as well. I'm just coming gradually to Bangladesh as well. So just wait, Dipanshu. I will reply. Yes. Understand? Good. Anything else? No. Rudra. Never. It was a major mistake. Lord Hastings didn't annex Nepal, or there was never. Merger between India and Nepal under the British. Lord Hastings simply annexed some of the regions of Nepal, which are still the part and parcel of India. For example, most of the part of Uttarakhand today, Gorkhaland part. Some hill stations of India have been earlier the part of Nepal. So my students, it has been annexed by the British, but Nepal remained to be independent. It has simply lost some region to the British in Treaty of Sugauli. We cannot make a claim that in Nepal there was a merger between Nepal and India. No, it is a not justified claim. So मतलब ये चीज हुई अब. So then Nepal became a sovereign state. Not simply that, my friends. I have to bring to your notice one important provision of the Treaty of Sugauli. Earlier, Bhutan and Sikkim and Bhutan both were the sovereign region of Nepal. But it was in the Treaty of Sugauli, the British just, you can say, made Sikkim and Bhutan free from the Nepal's suzerainty or Nepal's sovereignty. So once the Sikkim and Bhutan became completely independent from Nepal, then the British could sign a separate treaty with Sikkim. Sikkim was a sovereign state now, and when Bhutan was under the British dominance. In this way, the British brought Sikkim and Bhutan also under their purview. So it was completely Nepal, Bhutan, Sikkim. So they were just working as the inner buffer region or inner ring. Then there's the case of Burma, you know. So my friends, I have already discussed with you the Anglo-Burmese War and the Lord Amherst, you know. In the first Anglo-Burmese War, in which the Assam region was annexed by the British after Anglo-Burmese War in 1826. Earlier, the Assam was subordinated to Burma, you know. And then some part Tena Siring was also lost to the British in the first Anglo-Burmese War, which occurred between 1824-26. I am asking one question, my students. What is, basically the second Anglo-Burmese War, in which the Pegu or Burma was annexed by the British. In second Anglo-Burmese War, the Pegu or Lower Burma was annexed by the British. And at that time, who was the British Governor General in India at the time of second Anglo-Burma War? Please, my students, be fast. Answer my question. Such a long gap between question and answer. Yes. Some or many. Lord Dalhousie, you people I'm really happy with your performance. Lord Dalhousie. But do you know about the third Anglo-Burmese War? Burma was completely annexed in third Anglo-Burmese War, which occurred in 1886. In 1886, through third Anglo-Burmese War, Burma was annexed by the British. Nepal was not annexed. Bhutan was not annexed. Sikkim was not annexed. But Burma was annexed by the British in 1886 after third Anglo-Burmese War. I could ask my student the question: do they know the name of Viceroy in 1886 who annexed Burma completely? It is believed to be the last major British expansion in Indian subcontinent. The last major, you can say, expansion in 1886. Who was Governor General at that time? Do you know? Not the Viceroy. Who was Viceroy at that time? Lord Dufferin. Yes, correct. These are the brilliant people. Brilliant students you are. Okay. So my friends, in this way, this was the British legacy in foreign policy. And here I have to inform you. And now I'm just going to how did we inherit this policy. My friends, let me be clear. When India got freedom and Jawaharlal Nehru became the first prime minister, so his 2 years starts from there. Let us speak about Afghanistan. Afghanistan remained to be a friendly country, particularly for the fact that enemies friend. Actually, Afghanistan remained to be anti-British in its approach. So even some revolutionaries were recalling the fact कि जैसे मैंने सुगरी की ट्रीटी आपको बताई, बाकी चीजें बताई, सिक्किम और भूटान को ब्रिटिश ने अपने इंपैक्ट में लिया, नेपाल को अपने अंतर्गत लिया, और डफरिन के समय 1886 में थर्ड एंग्लो-बर्मा वॉर में कंप्लीटली बर्मा को ब्रिटिश साम्राज्य में मिला लिया. अब यहाँ पर आप देखो तो आपको पता चलता है कि जब जवाहरलाल नेहरू आए तो अफगानिस्तान तो इंडिया का फ्रेंडली कंट्री था. अफगानिस्तान से हमको लेना देना कहां था, क्योंकि अफगानिस्तान से हम लिंक कहां थे, पार्टीशन हो गया. तो जवाहरलाल नेहरू को एक्चुअली आई हैव टू इन्फॉर्म यू दिस पाकिस्तान आफ्टर पार्टीशन वी हैव just very distant from the so-called Durand line, because now we are not having connectivity to Afghanistan. If there could not have been the disturbance in POK, my friends, so then if POK could not have been captured by Pakistan, so we could have had the link with Afghanistan still through POK area. But after the Pakistani incursions in POK, even connectivity between, because actually Afghanistan was linked to Northwest Frontier Province and Northwest Frontier Province was linked to POK, and if India could have had the link to POK, then so actually it was not possible, and so we lost this linkage with Afghanistan. In 2002 UPSC there was a very interesting question. Why Jawaharlal Nehru was characterized and called democratic Kurjan? मतलब जवाहरलाल नेहरू को democratic Kurjan कहा जाता था, प्रजातांत्रिक लॉर्ड कर्जन. Why? Because Jawaharlal Nehru was equally sensitive to maintaining the clear-cut border of India, मतलब and to border security of India. Jawaharlal Nehru was equally sensitive like Lord Curzon. मतलब कि जो लॉर्ड कर्जन है, लॉर्ड कर्जन की तरह जो जवाहरलाल नेहरू थे, वो जवाहरलाल नेहरू भी अपने सीमा की सुरक्षा के प्रति उतने ही संवेदनशील थे जितने लॉर्ड कर्जन. But my friends, as there was the bifurcation of after partition of India from the northwest, India lost the relationship. So the scientific boundary of India was dual lines, so it was already broken, and there was an enemy country in the border, that was Pakistan, and it was the case. But my friends, Jawaharlal Nehru just tried to develop the relationship with the Nepal, Sikkim, and Bhutan on the same terms they have had the relationship with the British. ये नेहरू का बहुत बड़ा सक्सेस माना जाता है कि जिस टर्म पर ब्रिटिश ने नेपाल के साथ ट्रीटी की थी, सिक्किम के साथ ट्रीटी की थी और भूटान के साथ ट्रीटी की थी, नेहरू ने उसी टर्म्स पर उनके साथ कर लिया. In 1950 there was the treaty between India and Nepal, and almost Nepal gave the same concession to India. Likewise in 1949 India signed a separate treaty with Bhutan, and Bhutan almost became the foreign policy of Bhutan was subordinated to India. Even today you can say Bhutan cannot develop a direct diplomatic relationship with any country without the prior, you can say, approval of India. China tried at its best to develop relationship with Bhutan, but due to the role of India it didn't get success so far. अब ये आपको दिखता है. और नेक्स्ट वन कि सिक्किम was at that time an independent country. But Jawaharlal Nehru signed a treaty with Sikkim in 1949, and the Sikkim became almost subordinated to India, internally and externally both, subordinated but independent. Later, it was in 1975, Indira Gandhi annexed Sikkim, and the Sikkim became the part of India later. One interesting episode I have to discuss with you. और नेपाल के बारे में एक बार दिलचस्प घटना बताता हूँ. In 1953, it happened in 1953. The ruler of Nepal was Tribhuvan, and his prime minister was Rana. He was called Rana. So Rana was a man of very overbearing nature, and he was dominating the government. And he created unlivable conditions for the ruler Tribhuvan. And at that time, there was Cold War politics was already going on. स्थिति आरंभ हो गया था. USA and British lobby was having the deep relations with the prime minister Rana. Tribhuvan was having some hate towards India and China because China was at that time friendly country. I'm talking about 1953. There was at that time Mao Zedong, Zhou Enlai, and India was nourishing, and India was just, you can say, promoting nourishing a dream. Hindu Chini bhai bhai. So India and China was on the same platform at that time. And Tribhuvan was having the soft corner for India and China. And on the other hand, Rana was having tilt towards Britain and America, which were adamant to keep China away from Nepal. So actually, Rana was supported by USA and Britain. And then when the Rana created a unlivable condition for Tribhuvan, so Tribhuvan fled from Nepal and took refuge in India. Nehru gave refuge to him. नेहरू ने उनको, जो त्रिभुवन है, त्रिभुवन वहां से भागा, क्योंकि राणा ने उसके लिए बड़ा ही कठिन स्थिति पैदा कर दी थी और कोल्ड वॉर चल रहा था, तो यूएसए और ब्रिटेन का सपोर्ट था इस युद्ध में, वो राणा के लिए था क्योंकि वो एंटी चाइनीज राणा था, और उधर त्रिभुवन का झुकाव इंडिया और चाइना की तरफ था। तो इस बात से मतलब जो अमेरिका और ब्रिटेन थे वो त्रिभुवन से नाराज थे, तो उसने ऐसा क्रिएट कर दिया सिचुएशन राणा ने कि त्रिभुवन वहां से भागकर इंडिया आ गया और इंडिया ने जवाहरलाल नेहरू को शरण दे दी। देन राणा इमीडिएटली इंस्टॉल्ड ऑन द थ्रोन a 9 years old boy as a new king. He was Gyanendra, and the Britain and USA were likely to give him the recognition. So at that time, Jawaharlal Nehru became active. Jawaharlal Nehru एकदम सक्रिय हो गए. He gave a warning to Rana because since the three generations, Rana acquired property in India. He purchased, you can say, a vast tract of land in India. In real estate, he invested a lot. Most of the, you can say, most of the money he misappropriated from the Nepal government. So this money was put into and deposited into Indian bank. So Jawaharlal Nehru gave warning to Rana, Rana, if you will not going to seize yourself, then your whole property in real estate as well as the bank account all will be forfeited by Indian government, and you will get nothing, not even a single penny from India. So Rana was now scared. Rana succumbed to the pressure. Then Jawaharlal Nehru told, he take Tribhuvan and install him on the throne with proper respectability, give him the rightful place, remove this 9-year-old boy Gyanendra from the throne. So in this way the matter was solved. In the meantime, the Jawaharlal Nehru gave a warning to Britain. If you are going to recognize this 9-year boy as the new king, then next week the session of British Commonwealth had to take place and India will boycott it. तो जस्ट अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट विल हैपन। मतलब उसने ब्रिटेन को धमकी दी नेहरू ने कि देखिए, आप अगर इस ज्ञानेंद्र को अगर रिकॉग्नाइज करेंगे, त्रिभुवन को इस तरह से आप तिरस्कार करेंगे, तो अगले वीक में आपका जो सेशन होने वाला है ब्रिटिश कॉमनवेल्थ का, उसमें इंडिया पार्टिसिपेट नहीं करेगा। फिर आप सोच लीजिए आपका क्या होगा, क्योंकि बाकी कंट्री बाइकआउट कर सकते हैं। तो ब्रिटिश डर गए, उन्होंने रिकॉग्नाइज नहीं किया और राणा भी डर गया, तो उसको धमकी दी, चेतावनी दी कि देखो ऐसा है कि आपकी सारी प्रॉपर्टी जो इंडिया में आपने चुरा कर रखा हुआ है उसको हम सीज कर लेंगे। तो डर से फिर त्रिभुवन को स्थापित कर दिया। ये नेहरू, अगर चाइनीज पॉलिसी को तुम अखबार में रखो तो एवरीवेयर नेहरू गॉट सक्सेस इन दिस रिगार्ड, यू नो। So it was the case. Now I have to discuss about the India's relationship with the two neighbors. India's relationship with its two neighbors, that is Burma. You people have to find out. Pakistan. So my friends, Pakistan was born out of conflict with India. Just after getting freedom and after coming into existence, the government of Pakistan immediately invaded Kashmir. I have already discussed with you people. So it created the Kashmir problem. So they invaded Kashmir and then picked up the quarrels with India. Not simply that, you know, Pakistan joined Cold War, keeping in its mind the enmity with India, because India followed the policy of non-alignment. Pakistan entered into the American camp, and it became the active member of Baghdad Pact, which was formed in 1955, Baghdad, capital of Iraq, and the second organization, that is called SEATO, Southeast Asian Treaty Organization in Southeast Asia, in 1954. So Pakistan became the member of both the two organizations. You know. So it could have created a the tremendous psychological pressure over India, but India still maintained its non-aligned posture. In spite of the conflict between India, in Pakistan, basically, Bipin Chandra has given a very interesting information. Pakistan consciously created, you can say, picked up the quarrel with India time and again, because right from the time of its formation, Pakistan was suffering from the problem of identity crisis. Identity crisis because Pakistan just tried to project itself as an independent and, you can say, as an independent and prestigious nation in the community of nations in the world, but other nations were not giving recognition to Pakistan as a separate entity. They are treated as a part of India. Even Jawaharlal Nehru, for a long time, he didn't develop the habit of calling Pakistan Pakistan. Rather, Jawaharlal Nehru preferred to call India and seceded part of India. Seceded part of India का मतलब उन्होंने कहा कि भारत और भारत का विभाजित हिस्सा, मतलब वो बोलते थे पाकिस्तान को भारत का विभाजित हिस्सा। तो पाकिस्तानी को बड़ा बुरा लगता था कि भाई हमारे सेपरेट अस्तित्व चाहिए, हमारी इंटरनेशनल रिकॉग्निशन इंडिया से अलग हो, इसलिए इंडिया के साथ वो जानबूझकर तनाव पैदा करते थे। सिटी का हिस्सा बन गए, दो ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के मेंबर्स बन गए। इंडिया चाहता कि भाई कोल्ड वॉर साउथ एशिया में ना आए, इसलिए जब श्रीलंका जब अमेरिकन गुट में जा रहा था तो नेहरू ने उसको परसुएट करके मना लिया कि आप गुटबंदी में मत जाइए। नेपाल नहीं उसमें शामिल था, भूटान नहीं शामिल था, बर्मा उसमें शामिल नहीं था, श्रीलंका शामिल नहीं था, सिर्फ अकेला पाकिस्तान कोल्ड वॉर को हमारे दरवाजे पर ला दिया। बट स्टिल इंडिया एमिकेबली सेटल्ड द इंडस वाटर ट्रीटी in 1960 while adopting a liberal posture towards Pakistan, and Pakistan was slightly given a larger share than it deserved. So my friends, in this way you can say this problem was solved. Sorry. But still you can say the conflict remained there. And now I am briefing the story of China. What happened to China? A very brief and difficult, slightly a different story. I'm just 1 minute. You have to stay at site. I'm coming. So, my friends, now I'm going to brief the story of China. He participated in the civil disobedience movement. So that's why at that time Subhash Chandra Bose was arrested and Jawaharlal Nehru, both, because they were active in civil disobedience movement of India, Salt Satyagraha, you might have heard about.
Has the formation of linguistic states within the House of Indian Unity?
Yes, definitely. I've discussed it. Dipanshu, have you not been regular in the class? You're asking a very unique type of question. I have just given the same question to you as a homework, and I've discussed this question with you people, your other colleagues and your other friends may be familiar with the question, and I'll give a model answer as well. Because even Monday, I'll bring a lot of